Hi girls, welcome back to the channel, your number one station for women empowerment, wellness, and fashion. My name is Sean. For those of you who are here for the first time, for my day ones and all of my supporters, hey everyone, happy 2025! This is the first video of the year. I'm so excited to be back, LFG gang forever. But yes, I have been busy. I'm sure all of us have. I have been launching merch. I have been booked and busy with my clients for empowerment coaching. And I have also been tied into some other things I can't go into now. But the latest, which I got so much love and support, I dropped a podcast called G.A.P Gworls on Spotify. And that stands for Gifted, Appointed, Prophetic Gworls, okay? Bridging the gap between culture and kingdom. And I'm so excited. Love has just been overflowing. Oh my goodness, y'all have me shedding real tears. That is hard to do, okay? That is hard to do. I just really, gratitude. One word, gratitude to all of my followers, all of my supporters, those who believe in me, those who are respecting what I'm doing, those who are joining the community. I am so just filled. My heart is filled with the outcome of everything. But yes, this was this Wednesday that passed was actually my second episode, and that one was titled Her Story. Please go check it out. And I was just giving you all a little bit about who I am and where I come from and how I've gotten to where I am today, actually an NLP and empowerment coach. And how I really believe that, yes, you can go to school, get your degrees, get your certifications and your licensing. But to me, and even still having accomplished that, life is the best teacher. Life will show you the lessons. Life will give you the revelations that are hard, bulletproof, solid, stand on their own because they're the truth. And that is what I believe that is our job as servitude, to serve people information that doesn't come back void. Because sometimes we all know we can study, we can be in class and the test day comes and we look on the test and it's questions on the test that we didn't go over in the book. These are valid questions, but we didn't go over this. Or if you can flip it, you know, there's a manual on how to drive, but you really don't feel it and really get into it until it's time for you to take your exam. Your physical exam where you're behind the wheel and it's on you to check the mirrors, it's on you to use your blinkers and so on and so forth. So anyway, I digress. Moving on, that was very freeing for me to finally be able to express my story in the way that I experienced it, because it was my life. And just over the course of the years, you have so many different people that have been trying to tell my story, twist and turn it, make me the villain, make themselves the victim in situations that they created. And to finally get on my platform in my time period to tell my story was just nothing short of free. I mean, one word comes to mind, and that is freedom. I literally feel much lighter these days, you know, that it is out there for anyone who's interested to know. And again, this was, as I said on my podcast, it wasn't about revenge. It wasn't about payback, get back, because I know who I am. God knows who I am. And I believe what God believes for me in my life. So I am just beyond that, where a lot of people are holding on to that. I did that for the very opposite reason, to just let go. That door is closed. That chapter is over. That book is shut. And I'm on an entire different journey. And all of it was happening for my good. And where I am in life, mentally, spiritually, I'm able to see that now. And so I actually want to thank all the people who pissed me off, hurt my feelings, embarrassed me, disrespected me, took advantage of me, and all those things, because it's brought me to where I am today. And you guys get to watch. So, you know, it's really just that. And my testimony is not even for me. That's the biggest thing. My testimony is for all of my viewers, all of my supporters. You know, it really brings it full circle when I'm getting emails and text messaging about my clients' experiences and them just thanking me and showing gratitude on my unconventional way of empowering women and how I do it and how I put my all in it and how they can tell that I'm authentic, that I'm very genuine. And that's only for one reason, because I've lived it. Because I've been that girl experiencing hardship after hardship, some self-inflicted, a lot just trusting the wrong people. And I know how far it could take you. I mean, I have been crazy. I have been dumb. I have been neglectful to self. I have been an asshole. I have been too giving. I didn't know how important boundaries were at one point. I was the nice girl. I was the forgiving girl. I was the one that would take the disrespect and not say anything and just keep it inside until it festered. And then I was the explosive girl. You know, I was all those things. And life, again, was my best teacher on what worked for me and what did not work for me. So why situations, you know, are different from person to person, life to life, I understand the core of trauma. I understand the core of heartbreak. I understand the core of growing pains. And I believe that is why, part of the reason why I got first, but that is a very big chunk of the reason my practice has been so successful thus far, because I can feel it because I've lived it. And I'm not going to do a part 2. I feel like that was enough of information, but yes, just know that most of the problems have been solved, but there are still things that I'm dealing with in my personal life as far as, you know, family and everything. I'll just say I'm a single mother, okay? And I can only depend on me and God. So one of us, we're going to always come through. That is all my children have at the moment. And that suffices, and that is more than enough. Y'all just pray for me genuinely, as I do for you and all the other women out there in the same circumstances myself. But navigating through all of these and being able to shift that weight and get it off me, I come to some new tips to live by, okay? In 2025, new year, new moves. And that's what I am on. I have learned from my mistakes, and I just am choosing to be different, because the trajectory of your life has got a lot to do with you and your mindset, your mentality, and things like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, focusing on things that matter. Standing only on priorities, okay? No distractions, focus. We are upping our ability to focus this year, okay? There's a lot of little things that'll be sprinkled in there, and the enemy will come with his distractions and the drama and people from your past, and even, you know, a little bit of self-sabotage when you may have had a bad moment instead of a bad day. Next thing you know, you're reflecting on how it happened for you this time and how that last incident is connected to this incident. Now you don't have any luck and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, come back, focus, okay? If it's something that is not going to benefit you, if it's something that's not pouring into where you're headed, it does not matter, okay? I promise you, put it down, put it in a compartment, put it in a box and ship it. Do whatever you got to do. Get it out of your face. It's nothing but a distraction. It's a holdup. It's an unnecessary hurdle. And we're not doing unnecessary hurdles this year. Okay? We're seeing them. We are identifying them. And we are pushing them to the side. Next. Ladies, I know this is so hard for us. Trust me. I am in group meetings about this because this is one of my addictions that is still inside of me today. Ladies, 2025, we must start to save our money. If we are not paying a bill, if we are not investing, if we are not properly investing, no ma'am. No ma'am. Listen. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody that's in my village, we know about Glamaholics. She is coming out with a new pink extra large teddy bag. Whoo! I was like, oh my God, is it true? Is it a rumor? And I went on the page and I was like, oh, where's the pre-order option? I want to pre-order it right now. But there was not one. So I was like, you know what, God, that is a sign. Let me pop my own hand, put it back in my pocket, and thank you for that. Because baby girl was going to have my money. I just ordered some stuff for the winter. I said, you know what? I got enough to last me for the rest of the winter, all of January, all of February, into March, the next widespread of clothes, because I don't know if some of the girlies, y'all buy an outfit, one or two. I buy wardrobes at a time. And I was like, you know what? Not this year. I will not do it. I'm not buying winter clothes in February. The last thing that I will get is something for Valentine's Day. I have an occasion. Yes, and mind your business. But other than that, no ma'am. No ma'am. Okay, I'm going to be all the way honest because I always am. I'm going to get that teddy bag. But that is the only two things that I will be getting between now and spring. I am not doing it. I buy wardrobes at a time for my children as well. We are good, okay? Everybody's good. We got the winter coats, we got the sweaters, we got the tights, we got the boots, we got everything that we need. Everything that's on my algorithm are just tests, okay? And my new testimony will be that I have mastered the control of spending my money. Ladies, those spending habits, stop it. Going out every weekend, going out. You do not need to go out to brunch every single Sunday, then go to dinner every Tuesday, and then hang out at the go-go spot with the live band every Thursday. Like, we don't need to do that. The money is just slipping through our fingers. And then when we really need it, we don't have it. And for the girlies that are just on point and the money is just overflowing, okay, baby, God has gifted that to you. He will take it away if you don't learn to manage it, if you don't learn to use it as a tool, okay? And not a lifestyle. It is a tool, not a lifestyle. You want to look in your bank account come next month and you want to plan that trip to Cabo and you want to see that, dang, I saved all this money. I got an extra $5,000 to go toward this trip. That's what we want. We don't need to keep affirming and Klarna-ing trips and concerts and this and that and bills and that, because that just leads to more debt, because then we're just breaking these large payments down with interest. And they're just turning into more and more debt and bigger fees that you have to pay, spread it out throughout your year. And you look up and it's November and you're just finished paying out something that you did in March. Stop it. I've never been a Klarna girl, no shade. I have done my dirt, money down in full, paid in full, yes. But I've seen it. I know it. I hear the stories. Ladies, we have to do better. 2025 is our year. 2025 is our year to upgrade our thinking, okay? Our focus, and start saving that money. Next. Y'all, don't bite my head off too bad, okay? Leave a little bit left. I got kids. But this next one is probably going to rub some of y'all the wrong way. And let me cook. Number 3 is no dating, okay? That's the bowl. That's the title. No dating. No dating. Okay. The subtitle is without intention. A lot of us are free from divorce. We just got enough courage to leave that F dude, the F nigga out of our lives. And, you know, we might have just lost a little bit of weight. We, you know, tax time coming around, you know, feelings get a little light. You know, new job, promotion, it's a new year, you got your spark back, and all the guys are in the yard and you are just dating all of them. Because I know we got mamas and aunties and videos and TV shows that say, kiss a lot of frogs before you get your prince. Or date all of them. Whoever apply the most pressure, then da. But my whole thing is, how? Y'all know what I'm about to say. If you got your egg in 20 baskets, I know it's not good to put all of them in one, but you can't narrow it down to 2. That way, your vision, you can see clear on what's going on, and also you can apply yourself accordingly. That way, if you're all out of whack and you're everywhere and you're dealing with all these personalities, all these energies, and all of these temperaments of men and all of that, how can you truly focus on the one? Now, if your goal is to get this one thing from this man, this one thing from this man, and get this one to do this one, hey, that's your life, your lesson. But I'm just saying, dating with intention brings a sense of clarity. It brings a sense of peace in a way. And it's just a more educated decision to be able to keep your guards up to a healthy standpoint, but also be 10 toes in your situation so you don't miss any red flags, so you don't miss any green flags, okay? Because if you are, let's say you have an honest working man versus a baller, you know, your attention is going to go to a lot of my girlies. Some of us are not on that. Our heads are just in different spaces. But, you know, the average girl is like, oh, he got money. Oh, he can do what? He could take me where? He could buy this. But that guy might be the one that's heartless. But you don't see that because the honest working man may have pulled up in an older model Suburban while the guy with all the bread just pulled up in a Tesla. And it's just like, sis, we're deeper than that. In 2025, at this big age, we're looking for more. We are in the age of supplying our own soft life. So we're not looking for a come up, okay? Genuine love requires you to be genuine. Okay? Next, wake up with joy in your heart. Leave yesterday into yesterday. Now, we have some tailored instances, you know, some unfortunate events that happen that roll over into months. But even that, developing the space for it, the withal to still be able to manage life without being consumed by said situation or problem. Yes, but I mean, just get up. First thing you should be doing is thanking God, and don't touch your phone for 30 minutes, but that's another video. Okay? But wake up with gratitude. Wake up with joy in your heart, honey. Thank God. Pull those blinds up. Get rid of those sun blocker curtains y'all got. Like, this emo stuff gotta stop. Feel yourself, baby. Everything in life is spiritual. Let it in. Let the light in. Don't worry. God says to worry about nothing but pray about everything. That's what you do. That's what you do. If you need some more tips and more detail, go back and see my other video about gratitude. We are tired. We got bills. There's time where we let people let us down. There's times where we let ourselves down. That's life. You got to be able to find joy and a worry-free mindset somewhere in that mess. Figure it out, ladies. It's possible. I promise you, it's possible. Okay? That we don't need to spend a lot of time on that. Give your burdens to God. Let go, let God. Next, change your type of music that you listen to on a daily. So you have some girlies who think that they're on a higher scale because they're like, I don't listen to this stuff today. My thing is 90s R&B. Okay, 90s R&B was a little more secretive, more nuanced, a little more discreet about what they were saying. But the lyrics is just as nasty, if not more nasty than today's music. So, I mean, Megan versus Kim, Glow versus Foxy. What you want to do? We can dwindle this all the way down. So, no, that's not it. You're my little secret and t-shirt in my panties and my neck, my back. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. That's SZA's sister. None of y'all can tell me different. It's no different than today. I'm saying in general, have you ever listened to jazz? Have you ever listened to lo-fi music? Classical music? Gospel music? Let some of that in. Next time you taking a ride, turn something different on. Leave that old stinking playlist that got cobwebs on it. Leave that alone. Try something. Start looking for real songwriting with composers and different instruments, okay? Let that into your soul. It will change your life. Okay? It's been known to relieve anxiety. It's been known for great workouts, whether it be Pilates or just lifting. It relieves depression, all kinds of things. I can guarantee you that it's so much more to life than rap, go-go, and R&B music. And I'm dead serious when I say this. All jokes aside, embrace all of you. You hear me? Embrace all of you. All of your past, all of your mistakes, all of your shortcomings, all of your losses, all of your wins, all of your triumphs, okay? All of your tribulations, all of your mistakes, your body where it is now and where you want it to go. Love the process. Embrace all of you, baby. Let me tell you, that is how I'm able to sit right here before you and get on that podcast before you and get on Instagram and TikTok before you, an open book. I run from nothing. No one on God's green earth can make me feel bad about me in any season of my life. You know what I'm talking about? No one. You don't have to be proud of it. You don't have to be happy, elated, walking around with this weird cheese on your face in your darkest moments. No, but it happened. It is who you are. It is who you were. It is who you wanted to be. It is who you are becoming. Either of the categories. So embrace it because it happened. It happened for a reason. It's happening for a reason. Where we go wrong is when we try to hide parts of us for whatever reason, for fame, for clout, for approval, for acceptance. We are grown. If you're still seeking acceptance and you're 35 plus, please book a session with me. If you're still being a mean girl, 35 plus, please book a session with me. If you're still gossiping about someone going through a low point, but somebody asks you, what have you done to help them? And you draw a blank, book a session with me. Baby, you are lost in the sauce and you need to get a clue. Ladies, embrace yourself. Embrace all of you. And don't hold back. Don't shrink for nobody either. Don't let anybody play in your face about you. Stand 10 toes on your belief system, on your core values, on your self-love, and keep it moving. Your people will find you. The people that love you, they're designed to. It's not going to be any convincing, any lying, any putting yourself in a shell, shrinking yourself, and all of that. And the ones that hate you, they hate themselves. They're choosing to wallow in their filth and not start their healing journey. And baby, you pray for them. You don't shrink you. You don't question yourself. Oh, what could I have done? I wish I wouldn't have done that. Oh, maybe if I would show up this way, or maybe I could just prove to them that I'm this and I'm that. No. Yes, to a certain extent, all relationships require proving something. But when you're going against yourself, when you've done all you could do and it's just not enough, or when you walk in a space and somebody tells you that you're too much, baby, no. I wish I was still in the cussing business because that's how serious I am about this here message. This one here, we got to stop it. We're not doing this in 2025. In 2025, our campaign is let them hate your guts. Next. And that is, be careful who you let in your life this year. Be careful who you call a friend. Be careful who you let in or allow in your circle. Be careful what family members you hang with. Be careful who you tell your business to. 2024 was a year of unveiling. 2025 is just straight up spiritual warfare. The enemy will use anyone he can to knock you down or knock you back or knock you off your purpose. He will do what he's got to do to trick you out your purpose, okay? And the number one thing in our lives are relationships. Not just romantic relationships, obviously. Be careful. I recommend if you didn't do it at the end of the year, like your job, these evaluations got to be done yearly. These days, I recommend quarterly. Because you got to serve a purpose to be in my life. I'll say it again. You got to serve a purpose to be around me. And I don't mean, oh, I'm using you. What are you good for? None of that. No. I mean, does my nervous system sit well with you? Do I feel comfortable around you? Are you warm? Are you around to wish me well, or are you around to take? Are you here for appropriation? Can you pray? Listen, I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing they don't want to do, but I require a certain thing in my realm. And if you don't have it, no, you don't have to cut everybody off, but you got to place people where they belong. Okay? You need to get you life's cupboards. Label them and place them people as such. Don't be calling acquaintances your friends and giving them friend jobs. Don't be giving your work buddies family trust level. And these days, you got to question your family. Because your chosen family, aka your friends, they be the plug the whole time. In a lot of cases. Use your mind. Think and move wisely. Be careful. Everybody ain't your friend. They see things popping off. You got all these new people that want to come in and give their 2 cents. Last, definitely not least, should have been first. Self-preservation, my sweetheart. Self-preservation. Let me tell you, my 20-year-old told me about that. My 20-year-old gave me this revelation. Mom, aside from God, I see you, how you show up for people. I see you clean up this house by yourself outside of his chores, because I'm not sweet for it. But I see how every time your phone ring, you damn near grab your coat and keys just to answer the phone. You are literally everyone's first responder. Somebody calls you, you right there. It doesn't matter if you haven't eaten. It doesn't matter if you don't feel well. It doesn't matter if Magic kept you up all night. You cut off whatever your needs are. You tend to them later while you tend to them first. You got lines under your eyes. I'm like, son, what are you talking about? And this is not the first time that he said this. He's been yelling that whole hashtag self-preservation since he was like 16 years old. But he set me down. He and I had an actual conversation about it, because he had to let me know that he's serious. My son don't play about me as I don't him. So he was really serious. Look at me in my face like, you gotta chill. You on go all the time. You on go, you on standby, you on go all the time. You working nonstop. You working on this, you working on that, you're overseeing this, you're scheduling this. You're very present with me and my sisters. When do you live? What do you keep for you? What's left for you? When you're on fumes, what do you do? I done knocked on your door at 1 a.m. and you know you had a long day. You're supposed to be knocked out sleep. But you're using that time running on fumes to have your self time because you didn't spent out on everybody else. Stop doing it. That's my advice to you ladies. Stop doing it. I almost cussed. Stop doing it. Without adding too much of my expertise, that's what's killing us. My black women in particular, we think we gotta be everything to everyone all the time, everywhere, and we don't. Take that time off. You're gonna get to your goal. You have to strategize, but also make sure it benefits you. You gotta work hard to get what you want, yes, but you have to preserve yourself or you won't get there. It's not about hustle and bustle this year. It's about alignment. We're too old to be hustling. It's about alignment. It's about heart posture. It's about common sense. It's about self-care, self-love, self-preservation. Take care of yourself and don't feel guilty about it. Love yours, but love yourself. Okay, ladies, I hope you have enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for staying the whole ride. And I miss y'all so much. I haven't been on here for a while. Forgive me, but I do need to see you all down in the comments. I need my emails to start again. You know, I answered. I'm back by popular demand. Okay, so clearly I do answer my emails. I just don't check them. I actually answer them. I interact with you all via email, text message, and the Gworl chat down below in the comments. I appreciate you so much. I hope this video, I will link all the information in the description and also following this part of the video of all the things I have going on in my world. I'm so excited for you all to participate, for you to embrace and continue to support my endeavors at this point. I want to see you in my office. I want to see you in the chat. I want to see you in all the spots. And also, I'll be announcing good news in like a month or so, okay? So stay tuned. Let's go. 2025, new year, new moves. Now that's a good look. Till next time.